Welcome back to Flash Wolf audio commentary of this FIFA World Cup game from Group E from Houston, Texas, between Germany and Curaçao. The score at the beginning of the second half is Germany 3, Curaçao 1. And Curaçao have made a change right at the start of this second half, with Hansen coming off and Anthony's coming onto the field. Germany lead by 3 goals to 1. They took the lead in the 6th minute from Nedja, and they were pegged back by a historical moment when Comencier's first goal at a World Cup, Curaçao's first goal at a World Cup, making it 1-1 after 21 minutes. It was the hydration break which stopped the momentum of Curaçao at the time. Should have back then nodded Germany in front again, and then Kai Havertz was able to score from the penalty spot comfortably to make it 3-1. So that one change coming in for the Curaçao at the beginning of the half. So we'll start with them. Curaçao's Ruben goal, Ferrant, Sposa, Ospo, Fonvo, the back four, Comencier, Nigel Buchanan, Jorginho Buchanan, Chong, Lucadea, and now coming onto the field is Anthony's. For Germany unchanged from the first half. Manuel in goal, 40 years old, the oldest German player to play at a World Cup. Brown, Soderbeck, Tar, Kimmich the back four, Aldovic, Nemcha the midfield two, and Nemcha getting the goal in the 6th minute. Wirtz, Musiala and Leroy Sané is the player down the right hand side, and there's another goal, and here he is, Musiala, to make it 4. It's the perfect start to the second half for Germany. They lead now by 4 goals to 1. Another slick move from Julian Nagelsmann's team, pushing and pulling Curaçao in places they just don't want to be, and Musiala running onto the ball with his right foot was able to tuck it into the bottom corner. Kimmich involved also. Germany 4, Curaçao 1, and they extend their lead, Germany, in this game. It's Leroy Sané on the right side, checks back to Joshua Kimmich, left-footed ball, beautiful through ball, and there was Musiala. And we weren't seeing these types of balls in the first half, getting in behind the Curaçao defence. And the Bayern Munich man, a boy born in London, who chose to play for Germany, is the player that scores for Germany at the World Cup finals. It's Germany 4, Curaçao 1. And I'm not sure Curaçao even had the ball, a touch of the ball in the second half. Germany had the kick-off. I don't think Curaçao had a touch in this second half, and they are down by another goal in their first ever game in a World Cup. They're now trailed by 4 goals to 1, and we've still got a whole half of football ahead of us. Buchanan brings the ball to the right to Forrest now. Infield it goes to Jorginho Buchanan. It's got 3 German players around him. He does people around. Wirtz wins the throw in though, the Liverpool man. 48 gone. Germany go really quick and plays the ball to Soderbeck. Soderbeck now to Padovic. Padovic outside the penalty area. Edges the ball forward, looking towards Nemcha. Nemcha out, looking towards Wirtz. Wirtz infield to Soderbeck. Soderbeck looking towards that left-hand side. Wirtz just letting it run behind him. And it will be another throw-in. That's come off a Curaçao player. 4-1 to score. Netherlands against Japan. That's a very tasty affair. Japan, of course, in really good form, beat England at Wembley in the March international break. Netherlands, of course, having that strong defensive unit. Probably the most experienced and most decorated nation not to have won this competition, Netherlands. We're up against Japan later. You can listen to audio commentary of that game, and you can also listen to audio commentary of the other game in Group E. An opening game between the two sides in Group E in Ecuador and Ivory Coast. And here's Germany moving forward outside the penalty area. Musiala, he shippers the ball towards Kimmich. I say he shippers the ball, but Curaçao got a foot in to move that ball to the right side. Here is Kimmich up against the Curaçao defender Fonville. Fonville will escape the ball and then steps up at Sané. Sané drives the ball forward. It's a good challenge, and it will be a free kick to Germany on that far side. Maybe not the best challenge. In the end, it looked like he got the ball. Initially, the referee pointed for a throw into Curaçao, but it was the assistant on that far side that waved his flag vigorously for a free kick. We know that Germany can be so strong from set plays. Saw that already. They're taking it really quickly. Here's Nemcha, goes for goal and hits the crossbar. Almost number 5. Maybe the goalkeeper got a touch under there, but it flashed in front of the goal line. Doesn't it feel like a 4-1 game? It was actually the goalkeeper who got a touch to the ball, but Germany have that quality to punish Curaçao at will. Here is Wirtz. Let's go on forward to Nathaniel Brown. Brown goes in between 2 players, but shows a bit too much to the Curaçao player. But Germany now have come out from half-time break right on top of Curaçao now, not letting them get out their half. They're suffocating the Advocates team. Showing all their experience across the field. They've got another free kick, just taken quickly. Namchat banging the ball now towards the right hand side. Now looking towards Leroy Sane. Back to Musiala, tries the back heel, goes back to Sane, the Beltier. Sane just runs it out of play. It stays Germany 4, Curaçao 1. So FIFA World Cup here, live on Flash Score. As I mentioned, Netherlands, Japan to come later tonight in the early hours of the morning. Depending where you are listening, of course, across the world. We have 5 audio commentaries coming your way in the next 24 hours on Flash Score here. As I mentioned, Ivory Coast, Ecuador. There's another game that's coming on midnight UK time. We have Spain, Cape Verde tomorrow afternoon, late tomorrow afternoon. Belgium, Egypt is a game. Very fascinating. Egypt have never won at the World Cup. Belgium have been flawless heading into that competition. Saudi Arabia take on Uruguay also. So 5 audio commentaries to come in the next 24 hours for you after this one. Of course, we keep you covered across this real festival of football this summer in the United States of America, Mexico and Canada. Games 27 days in a row. It's a football feast, and we're here providing you with every single detail where we can. Curaçao trying to get themselves not only back into this game, but a bit of composure at the start of the second half. They trail by 4-1 now after conceding that goal right at the start of the second half. Musiala at the World Cup scoring for Germany. Here's Buchanan there for Curaçao, 30 yards away from the penalty area. Here's Tev Chong. Chong flips it ball towards Jorginho Bacano. Went round Nathaniel Brown, but Pavlovic was there to win the ball back. Gave it back to Manuel Neuer, who's found Kai Havertz. Referee seeing a push on the defender, and Kai Havertz has been penalised, the Arsenal man. He got the goal, the 3rd goal for Germany from the spot. 4-1 to score here. So now it's Buchanan. Now to Fronis. It's infield to Mosupa. Of course, lots of transfer conversations across the world and in Europe. We are reporting on the transfer tracker that Marc Cucurella, the Chelsea man, has agreed to move to Real Madrid for around about 60 million euros. You can keep up with transfers alongside the World Cup on the transfer tracker on the website. Here's Wirtz in the penalty area, brings it down, the shot is blocked. The flag at the far side stayed down. It'll be a corner kick. You feel like Wirtz just needs to feel more confident with his play, a constant threat in the Germany shirt. Anonymous in a Liverpool one, 115 million. He hasn't lived up to that price tag for the 2025 Premier League champions. It's now with Kimmich. Left-footed ball in hot. It's wonderful for Kimmich. Trying to find that ball in towards Kai Havertz. Got far, Manuel Neuer's come out. He's coming to the halfway line to head it out and towards a German player. Can't be offside from a throw-in. Havertz is beating that back line. He has a shot which is blocked. Comes back to Wirtz. Wirtz into the area to Pavlovic. Pavlovic shot right-footed over the bar. Germany 4, Curaçao 1 it remains. So really goes win. Musiala, that was his 10th international goal for Germany. Celebrate becoming the first 2 players to play for Borussia Dortmund. Let's see. Score and a World Cup, only the 3rd time that's happened in the same game. Here's Taif Chong, 55 minutes gone. Chong, clipped by Musiala. Quick restart from Taif Chong, puts the ball into the middle now. And Curaçao get another goal here. Referee says play on, and the Curaçao player has been brought down. So Musiala trying to find that ball to Havertz. Ospiso. Now to Urs Floras. Midfield back to Urs room. On ball now. It's back with Pavlovic. Pavlovic now to Wirtz. Wirtz. Long to Warsane. So intercepted well. Towards Buchanan. Now back with Germany, who've muscled the ball back on that wide flank down the left hand side. Back. Now with Sane. Back inside the centre circle. Back to following that. But now this near side as we approach the hour mark in Houston, Texas. Germany 4, Curaçao 1. And it will be a throwing down this near side for Curaçao. We're looking to make another change. We see on a player that's hobbling a little bit. His left ankle. So back with Germany down this near side. They lead comfortably in this opening Group E. Rudiger, centre circle. Pavlovic. Now back to Kimmich. Going along towards Sane. So played back now towards Room. Room hammers the ball forward. Now to Havertz. So back with Lemcha, Felix Lemcha. And Borussia Dortmund, Cederberg. Now to Wirtz. That's on this left hand side for Germany. 4 goals to 1 they lead. Curaçao get the ball out of play. Here's Curaçao. Here. The goal scorer of their goal moves it towards the left hand side. So we've Lockadir on the left. Behind a little bit of room. Now here's Taif Chong. Chong up against Tar. Laying the ball back. Here is Tar. 4-1 Germany leading this game as we approach the hour mark. Live on Flash Score here in the World Cup. The opening round of group stage games. Of course will take on Ivory Coast next. Curaçao will take on Ecuador on Saturday. Sane towards Kimmich. Lay the ball back. If thrown on the far side. Kimmich for Germany. 60th minute we are now. Towards Tar. Tar infield towards Kai Havertz. Kai Havertz now moving the ball to Brown. The offside flag would have come up for that. for it. And kick coming in for France. Bizarre. He hammers the ball forward. Flipped on now for centre back. Free kick now for Curaçao. And it's hammered towards the far post. It's now with Commissaire. Commissaire now. Back to France. France in towards Sane. Sane now. Looking towards Tar. The kind of twisting and turning. Look at it. There's the player that's been fouled by Germany. So free kick here for Curaçao just before head into a potential water break. Can they pull one back? It's a free kick in a really dangerous position where they can whip the ball in. You have Fonfield and Bizarre and come and see it. Is the player to take the free kick. And of course, look, it is in the penalty box also. It's a right-footed, trying to find blue shirt, it does. Over the bar, the header. What a chance that would have been. It was a substitute. Yeah, was it? It was Buchanan, the captain, who headed over. It was a free header. Maybe he should have done better to work Manuel Neuer. That was a good chance for Curaçao to get closer to Germany in this game. Germany in a comfortable position, cruising to an opening victory with the FIFA World Cup 2026. It's 4-1-2 Germany. This time for Germany. We stick this forward to Sane. Sane in for number 5. Sane, oh, he's missed it. That is as good as an open goal miss. Gorgeous ball in from Matar. He's split open the Curaçao defence. With only the goalkeeper to beat. Leroy Sane. And everything right, arched his run, stayed on side, on his left foot, he brought it down beautifully as well. And then he's lashed it left-footed wide, just sort of got into mind and trying to guide it with too much ram, I don't know what you want to say, when you whip out the whipped cream, you want too much whip on it. It's gone out. He's not been able to open his account for this competition. Leroy Sane, as I say, did the hard part in terms of the run, brought the ball down beautifully, but lacked the finish there. The full Manchester City man and Bayern Munich man, who now plays his football in Turkey for Galatasaray. Undav is about to come on. That is the end of Musiala's afternoon in Houston, Texas. And the first change for Germany in this game sees Undav come on for Musiala, who's the scorer of Germany's 4th goal. And it's also time for the introduction of another Curaçao player. It's the one coming from SK Billet. Look at this, coming off onto the field is Maritha, who is going to come on for Curaçao. 3 substitutions have been made by Curaçao. No. Oh, the ball's out. Oh, he's giving it straight back to Curaçao. Manuel Neuer. That was a bit too eager from the veteran in the German goal. Puts the ball down to left to TF Chong. Flowers. Now back to Undaf. Throw back to towards Bukan. Now back to Flowers. And to TF Chong. In towards the far post. Tars got to intercept well. It's a lovely ball from the substitute, and they said no. Ricardo has been brought down by Undav, a Brighton man. Another set play for Curaçao, who once again just did well. Leona Ricardo's 73rd cap for Curaçao, the captain. It's an honour to be playing at a World Cup for his nation, I'm sure. Here comes a set play into the middle, headed away by centre back. Comes back in, deflected. He try and put the ball in the net. The offside flag. Ukoa clearly off. Curaçao fans are celebrating as it's counted, but they'll see that the assistant has raised the flag. Of course, VAR will check these things. Got played to the whistle. The referee has blown the whistle. I mean, he's a good 5 yards offside. So it will be 4-1. It will remain. Halfway through the second half now, and that Musiala goal right at the start. The second period has taken a sting out of this one. The 3-1 was a tall order for Curaçao, but 4 just makes it a different feel to the game. Feels like maybe damage limitation, or can Germany flex their muscles? But it has been a good contest at times, and we still have this part of 25 minutes or so to play. It's with Germany inside the centre circle. Lemcha is able to find Leroy Sane. Sane trying to head in towards to Undap. It's floated towards out, looking towards Chong. Chong can't make the right connection. But next time we'll get out of play, we will see hydration break. That's it, now with Undap. Undap now moving towards that left side. Here's Havertz. Gives it back. Havertz. Shot comes in, number 5. And it's Nathaniel Brown, who has his 2 assists with a goal now. And Germany hasn't been a 5-star performance, but they've got 5 goals here in Houston, Texas. Germany 5, Curaçao 1. They've been clinical. And those German supporters behind that goal, waving their flag, waving it vigorously. Might just be offside. Nathaniel Brown, of course, will see VAR. They've just been ahead of Leona Viacana. First time right-footed ball in, the man that's going to make the move to Bayern Munich, who feel this summer. That's it, and we've seen 6 goals in Texas so far. Definitely have the water break now. And Nathaniel Brown in celebration there. 5 different goal scorers, always impressive when you see that. We see him, is he onside? He is onside. His hand is offside, but of course you can't score with your hand, and it's only body parts that you can score. It's very tight, very, very tight, just in line with Buchanan. And it's the right decision. It's why we love VAR. Said nobody. They think it depends where it goes for you, depends on your team and nation. But it's Germany 5, Curaçao 1. That's confirmed. It's Nathaniel Brown who has scored, and we have a hydration break here at Texas. And Undav having some water. So is Panovich drowning himself in a bit of blue drink. It looks like he needed some hydration of some sort. Gulping that water. Of course, it is an air-conditioned stadium the one here Houston Texas, sorry, in LG Stadium. One of 16 arenas across Mexico, Canada and America for this competition. Kansas City will host England's opener against Curaçao on Wednesday. So many audio commentaries available across our Flashball app and website. We're looking forward to delivering across the whole competition, 104 matches, selected games, audio commentary wise, over 50 games you'll be able to listen to, be able to keep up on text, match reports, articles, news, of course. Everything, as always, will be available on the Flashball app and website. So do download it, do check in. If you are listed on the browser, download the app. And you will be able to keep up to date with everything. Yeah, the hydration break gives us the opportunity to have a look at the game here so far. We've seen 6 goals. It started with Nemchi's goal inside 6 minutes. He tapped that into the bottom corner with a 1-2 with Florian Wirtz. And then a wonderful moment for Curaçao. Curaçao was able to level to make it 1-1 after 21 minutes. And then Germany got themselves back in front through centre back. His goal from the corner to make it 2-1, and then just before half time it was Nemcha who's brought down by Buzzer in the Curaçao goal. Defence led to a penalty that Havertz stepped up and scored to make it 3-1. Then Musiala added a 4th for Germany right at the beginning of the second half, and Nathaniel Brown just moments before this hydration break was able to tap in for Germany's 5th goal. 5 of the goal scorers for Germany, the historical one for Curaçao. And Germany are cruising to the opening Group E victory here at Houston. And they're now looking at this time to make some changes and bring on some players to just get some minutes in the legs for some of the finishers. So Tar coming off for Rudiger. Another tournament at the heart of German defence, the vice captain for Deutschland. Goretzka is about to come on. He's a confidential. He's got things going for us. Nathaniel Brown is about to be replaced also. He's on comes Ram for Germany. Germany feels a happy squad, feels a settled squad. They're united, they are together, and assisted a goal on his World Cup debut for Nathaniel Brown, who is set to join for Bayern from Eintracht Frankfurt. 55 million in the next few days. Keep up to date on the transfer tracker with that. Tidy player Nathaniel Brown. He's impressed for sure, there's no doubt about that. It's 5-1 to Germany. I'm pleased to say that the football has returned to us in Texas. We're done with the hydration breaks, the substitutions, and we've got the best part of 15 minutes to play. So back in Curaçao now. There's the ball towards Leopold. There's the ball now to Opiso. It's got now towards Rom. Now to Leopold. Into now with Leo Bacana, throws the ball towards Chong. That's been brought down, and then it's Padovic who's clattered into Curaçao player. Terence now floats the ball towards the right side. Anthony's now back towards Obispo. Anthony's up in the room now for Leopold. Leopold now. Up in the room now for Curaçao, who's just operating a bit higher in Germany's half. At the right hand side, Leopold. For the tools, nice ball to Tief Chong. Tief Chong driving towards the penalty area. He's got two around him. Chong goes in towards the penalty area. Just like that end product did the hard part well. We've seen that numerous times in this game. It's going to be a goal kick for Germany. So now with Rudiger for Germany. Plays the ball now to Kimmich. Kimmich, oh, it's nice energy there, and it's one player Kimmich's here. Where does that come from? He's now with the substitute in Margarita. Margarita will go for goal. It angles the ball outside the penalty area. And the Curaçao supporters behind that goal appreciate the energy and the goal from the youngster. Almost finding the top corner. Sorry, Manuel Neuer's spread it up. It was a good move, good energy from Curaçao to pounce on the German press. I think there were some good bits from Germany. They've been clinical this afternoon. They've been able to navigate the storm, and Curaçao got that leveler. But you do feel that they need to up the levels a bit more, which is surprising to say when you look at the scoreline. You expect that a team that's ranked 10th against a team making their debut in the World Cup to have a lot of dominance and score a lot of goals. These are internationals. Kai Havertz starting a Champions League final. It comes to Kai Havertz to the penalty area, plays back. Here's Sane. There's a bit of time in the far post. Goalkeeper gets there and just trying to walk the ball into the net there. Germany gathered comfortably. I mean, that's how easy at times they've had it. They're able to just sort of play with their food, play with their prey. But I just feel with Germany, they navigate through the competition, even starting with Ivory Coast and Ecuador, just need to move a bit better and a bit clinical. Just a good moment there. A reminder of Curaçao winning the ball for Curaçao and releasing it to Marita. Could easily been a goal, and Ty strong moments before that. He also went close, and Curaçao kept themselves honest. They were disappointed in conceding penalties at critical times, set plays that led to goals. Is Havertz now in the penalty area, pulls the ball back. There's a chance here for Kimmich, the captain, to make it 6. Kimmich plays it back. Undav! And it's 6 for Germany. Off the bench and onto the score sheet. I was just praising Curaçao, and Germany said, well, we still have to be ruthless and critical. That's what we're going to be. That's what they've done here, Texas. It's 6 out for Germany. 6-1 they lead. Excellent work from Kai Havertz in the channels, putting the ball back. There was Kimmich, who initially fought for going for goal and pulled it back. And there was Undav. There was a play on the line for Curaçao. And it was deflected into the bottom corner. Ooh, 79th minute. And it's Germany 6. Undav 1. I thought I have my own hydration break there. Sorry to listeners. Yeah, a bit of water. 7 goals in this game. It's the most goals that we have seen so far in this competition, so far in the World Cup. And many would have predicted that this would be a high-scoring game weighted to Germany, but it hasn't felt like a game where the team has been beating 6 goals on. But when you see the scoreline, that's exactly what it is, and that is credit to Curaçao. But Germany definitely have stayed professional, but have also stayed clinical and true to the game. They're looking for more goals now here. Leroy Sané winning the ball high at the field. Undav into Havertz. It's now broken through to Undav. Slowed it across into good interception by the Curaçao defenders. Comes back to Pavlovic, loose ball. Now it's with Buchanan. Ethos going on a run with Rudiger. Rudiger's got the pace. And gives it back to Manuel Neuer. Now back to Kimmich. That's it, run. 10 to go here, plus added time. The best part of 15. Seven goals in his last 7 caps for Dennis Undav. He's having a bit of argy-bargy with one of the Curaçao players, and Julia Bacard, something's been said. That's not been right.
the right hand side. And back with Ram. Towards Rudiger. To on this left side, looking towards Ram. Towards Rudiger. And the ball towards Havertz. Now into the centre, looking towards Forrest. The ball towards the right side. Now could see of Chong giving the ball away. Counter with Wirtz. Lovely back heel from foreign Wirtz. It's now with Kai Havertz. Havertz in now towards the centre. It's now with Leroy Sané. 10 to go. Sané ball is kicked out, and it will be a corner kick on that far side for Germany. Just look it there. What's on it? So under Rudiger and Pavlovic inside the penalty area for Germany, who lead by 6 goals to 1. Able to produce 5 unanswered goals since Curaçao's first ever goal in a World Cup, and that's a corner for the very first time. It doesn't reach anybody. It's over hit, left footed. It's over the bar, and will be a goal kick to Curaçao. So another change to come in for Curaçao, and Stenet is going to come on. Goes Tae Chong. So Stenet is on the field. There's 2 changes already now for Curaçao. So Stenet on, and Anton is going to come on for Germany. And off the field comes the captain, Joshua Kimmich, who's been influential from that right back position. Inverted, bobbing forward, been able to connect the dots. It's a huge embrace from the manager in Julian Nagelsmann. So Germany comfortable at the moment. Silva to Rudiger. Rudiger's got a long ball now in search for Havertz, getting back off Indav. He comes back towards Njat. Goretzka. Good work there by Indav, and now back towards Ram. Ram's lost the ball, and now it's with Kadek. Now down the left here. Good time for Maritha, and Ram's at the head there, clear that away with his left foot, and Curaçao have a corner kick on that far side. Replay of Undav's goal. So the corner comes in, headed away. Away now, and here's Wirtz. Strokes the ball towards the right side to Havertz. Anthony's back to Havertz. It's back with Rudiger. See Havertz back to Wirtz. This play just putting them forward side by side. Inside the middle. It goes. Shot comes in. It's a good save by Room. And well saved in the end. And it's the substitute in Arab who has come forward. So almost added a 7th for Germany. He plays football for RB Leipzig. Arab. What's up? It's his goalkeeper Room plays his football. And of course in Miami FC. Into the MLS in America. He's guided the ball back to Wirtz. Wirtz's first touch was just a bit heavy. So after the last 5 minutes now of normal time, expected to have a couple minutes of added. As Silva has the ball back to Manuel Neuer. I think I've heard the oldest manager ever to manage at a World Cup. He's brought to tears when the national anthem of Curaçao was being sung here at the Houston Texas Arena. Also, it felt emotional seeing Curaçao's goal, and that will be the highlight of this game. Of course, they will disappointed how they conceded their goals in some moments. 6-1 is the score at the moment. And, desperate just to keep that the same, or maybe to add another consolation. The official Netherlands 11 is out in their game against Japan. Verbruggen in goal, Van Dijk, Van Hecker, and Dumfries, De Jong going back. Gakpo, Hernandez, Somerville, Marlon. A heavy Premier League feel for that 11. So now back with Vindad. Throwing the ball to Kai Havertz here. Havertz in for number 7. It's Kai Havertz who does get number 7 for Germany. Number 7 gets the 7th goal for Julian Alvarez. This man cut open again, Curaçao. The quality has definitely been shown this afternoon, especially in that second half. 89th minute, Germany 7, Curaçao 1. Germany have 7 different goal scorers as well. Pulling the ball and laying it forward all the way towards Kai Havertz, who was steaming forward, had the beating on his third but it's a really good finish. He dinks it past the goalkeeper and the defender. You think he's lost the angle. Looks fresh, looks fit. Kai Havertz got injured in the opening day of the season, the Premier League for Arsenal at Old Trafford. Suffered throughout injuries across the season. Back end, he was able to feature for Arsenal, and he's got a goal here in the opener. One score. It's with Ram now into towards Havertz, and now you feel it could be opening for more goals. And Germany looking for that. Here's Ram down this left-hand side, and it goes towards the penalty. Ram looking towards the middle, headed out by Curaçao. It's not the best clearance, and it's dealt with well. 20 minutes would be added on here. You feel the game is, the contest is done, isn't it?
we need to fulfill additional time. We may have to fill the time if the hydration break is taken away. Room. And 5 minutes added on here. 5 more minutes here for Curaçao to, I wouldn't say hang on, but to try and not concede another goal. You feel Germany will be eager to add a historical victory at this World Cup. No prisoners taken by Germany. They have gone full throttle and have flexed their experience, their quality, their goal and their finesse, and at times Curaçao have been able to play their stuff, but Germany have been one step ahead, and that's been true. Curaçao moving forward now. Margarita comes into trouble. Nice to Pavlovic. Pavlovic now back to Manuel Neuer, who really lost the ball. Going back now through the throw in. Now Fonville now for Curaçao. Curaçao shoot from left to right. Reminder that Netherlands against Japan is the next World Cup game. You can listen to that via the Flashball app and website. Audio commentary available for you for that game. The opener in that group. Later tonight, we'll be able to listen to Ivory Coast and Ecuador, which is the other game in this group. Germany 7, Curaçao 1. A scoreline that will operate around the world. In Curaçao's opener, they have been beaten handsomely by one of the 4-time winners of this competition, regular winners. And Germany have a really good chance to get out of the group stages now with this emphatic win, but also the goals they've been able to amass over Curaçao here in Houston, Texas. From it's the ball and it's giving it away, and it's gone towards Undao. And it's with Goretzka. Really 2 years over halfway line, looking towards the right, looking towards Havertz. It's floated towards Undao. And then it's now back to outside the penalty area now. Pavlovic looking towards Goretzka and flipped away. And a bit of room. It's back into towards Pavlovic, intercepted. It's now with Curaçao, and it's a foul, and it's going to be a free kick to Germany. Actually, Curaçao's been able to Pavlovic has actually been clipped by the Curaçao player into the penalty area. So another set play. Yeah, this one's more central. Germany into the final minute. In the room, 8 would be cruel, just in terms of the effort that Curaçao have brought to this game, the moment they have produced in this game, and to find themselves on the back of an 8-1 defeat. And, maybe a tough one to swallow. But Germany had the opportunity right at the end. At the end of this game to
gets another goal. It's going to be right-footed, looking towards Havertz, played it back, clever routine, Goretzka. Curaçao getting it away, not as far as Ram, and he's kicked that over. We've played the 5 minutes of added time now. The referee has looked. That was a clever routine from Germany, and Germany are winners, and huge winners in this opening game in Group E. They have beaten Curaçao by 7 goals to 1. That really tells you half the story of this game, this debut game for Curaçao. Germany handsome winners, smiles from Julian Nagelsmann and his men on the bench. It's a good win for them. Dick Advocate looks on the Curaçao head coach in a sense of distress, really. It's unravelled and got away from them. Germany are able to get 6 goals scored, of course Havertz scored from the penalty spot. Namchuk opened the score in the 6th minute. Commissaire levelled a wonderful moment for Curaçao, their first ever goal at a World Cup to make it 1-1. Chelebek then was able to score a header from a Nathaniel Brown corner in the 38th minute. Havertz stepped up to make it 3-1 for the penalty spot in the 40 in added time, 5th minute in the 45 mark. Musiala made it 4-1 in the 47th. Brown got a goal to his assist in the 68th. Undav off the bench for 6, and then Havertz wrapped it up in the 88th minute. Say wrapped it up, but wrapped the scoring up. The game was wrapped up, you feel, when he scored his penalty at a stroke of half-time. Curaçao gave it a good fight, and always have that moment where they were level against Germany and almost pushed themselves in front. You do wonder if there wasn't a hydration break that all teams have across this competition, maybe we would have seen a different end to the first half. But Germany roll on. It's one of their big victories in World Cup history up against Curaçao, who are handsomely beaten in their first ever game at the World Cup. It will be Ecuador next for Curaçao. Germany taking on Ivory Coast next in the FIFA World Cup 2026. They take Ivory Coast on Saturday. You'll be able to listen to audio commentary there. They've beaten Curaçao by 7 goals to 1. Curaçao take on Ecuador next in Group E. The final score here from Houston, Texas is Germany 7, Curaçao 1.